my first time playing wheelchair pickleball, and I fell in love with it.
Everyone's having a blast. I'm seeing a lot of smiles and hearing a lot of laughs out on the court, and that's the primary goal.
It's really fun and it's really addicting.
And you just see a lot of progress, and it just fills me up with joy.
It's just opened up a whole world for me.
Just about all of the friends I've made through pickleball in some way or another.
I've been playing pickleball with the Loveland Pickleball Club for about 3 years now, but I was pretty much the only wheelchair player, and I was the only wheelchair player, and I felt like I wanted to try and connect with other wheelchair pickleball players, and so we decided to do this event, and I got some folks together and partnered with Loveland Pickleball Club, who provided us with some volunteers, and a few other folks came along to help out. And we're having this awesome day with a little bit of clinicking and some round robin play and having a blast out here today. We brought some extra wheelchairs so that some of the able-bodied players could also have a chance to get in a wheelchair and see what that experience was like. And those folks are doing great, and everybody's having a really fun day. The wheelchair players today have been giving the able-bodied players who are using wheelchairs a few tips on how to maneuver their wheelchairs and how to position themselves. So lots of people have good paddle skills but no good wheelchair skills. So it makes a difference in it, and it takes a little bit to learn to navigate the court. But everyone's having a blast. I'm seeing a lot of smiles and hearing a lot of laughs out on the court, and that's the primary goal. We're playing what we call hybrid today, which is on each team there's one wheelchair and one standing player, and that has given people an opportunity not only to play with a wheelchair player, but to understand a little bit more about what they can get to, what they can't get to, and how to better play as a team. So I think the goal for today was to have fun and introduce some people to playing with new friends, and I think we've certainly achieved that goal. Any sport for an adaptive player is expensive, so a basic tennis wheelchair that we use to play pickleball in can run about $2,500 up to something that I'm sitting in, which runs about $8,500. And so, we have to make quite an investment.
Hi, I'm George Richards, Vice President of the Loveland Pickleball Club. Earlier this spring, Kirsty approached me and told me of her vision of having a wheelchair/able-bodied pickleball event, and asked me to help her, and I was ready to go. Lives are being changed in this event. Let me tell you a couple examples. A young man was sitting in a wheelchair outside the fence, and I went over to him and asked him if he was going to come in and play with us, and he wasn't sure. I think he just came to watch. But I asked him again, and he came in. So we went over and started dropping the balls by his wheelchair, right off his hand. And he started smacking it all over the place, and he was having a great time. And it turns out his parents have ordered paddles from Amazon before they even left the court today. Let me give you another example of a life being changed. The gentleman I was paired up with lost his lower left leg due to an autoimmune disease. And today was his first day getting in a wheelchair. And he did well, maneuvering around pretty good for first time. And he told me that this event changed his life. He was so happy that everyone was so supportive, and he just thought it was the greatest thing in the world. I was one of the able-bodied players, fortunate enough to be able to try playing in a wheelchair. And let me tell you, it's very challenging. The wheelchair players were very helpful in showing us how to maneuver and giving us tips, and I really appreciate that.
My name is Kiji Koiwalakai. This is my first time playing wheelchair pickleball, and I fell in love with it. I am a professional wheelchair tennis instructor, and I am a PTR certified instructor for the city of Fort Collins. And I came to try pickleball for the very first time here in Loveland, and I am just totally blown away. For me to play pickleball in a wheelchair is a easier game than playing tennis. To compare the two, of course, the court is smaller in pickleball. There's less court to cover. I like that I'm now a pickleball convert. The people here in Loveland are friendly, they're fantastic, they're easy to talk to. In case you didn't know it, I'm also 100% deaf, but I speak very well, and I'm having a ball of a time. Today, a lot of the able-bodied players tried playing pickleball in a wheelchair for the first time, and it's kind of amusing.
My name is Brian, and this is actually my second time playing pickleball. I feel more comfortable maneuvering the chair, and I've used a chair for 30 some years. What I like about pickleball is it's a physical sport. You can there's a lot of freedom in it, I think. It seems like it's a great community. If I were to give anybody suggestions on how to get started, I would seek out any local clubs you have. I know Fort Collins is got a great adaptive sports program too, and just call them up really. And there's people that have played it for many years too that might have additional chairs that you could try out as well. It's really fun and it's really addicting.
It's my first time playing. I got into pickleball really by accident. I did not know that I would ever be able to play any type of court activity, and a friend of mine introduced me to a friend, Kiji, and yesterday he built a chair for me, and then the next day here I am in Loveland. What I really enjoyed about today, first time in a chair, it's just opened up a whole world for me. Yesterday just changed everything for me. I just never thought that I'd play any type of racket sport again. What I really like about pickleball is just the camaraderie, the people having fun. It's good to swing a racket, getting the exercise, just being able to just enjoy sport. I'm seeing folks out here that are really inspirational, that have been doing it for a while, and I'm like, how do they do that? So I'm picking up tips, and everybody's been really nice.
So this event was a whole lot of fun, I'll tell you that. It was a bunch of able-bodied and people bound to wheelchairs getting together and playing. And it was just about having fun and meeting new people and seeing what it's like to play in a wheelchair. What do I like about pickleball? Is everything? Is that too cheap of an answer? Obviously love how social it is. I moved out to Colorado in January of 2021. Just about all of the friends I've made through pickleball. It was a super fun event. Love everyone here, love this community, and I'm so glad that Jacob invited us.
And watch the ball all the way to the paddle, that's key.
Lives are being changed in this event.
It's just opened up a whole world for me.
I am joining the Loveland Pickleball Club right after this event. Thank you very much, Loveland!
And watch the ball all the way to the paddle, that's key.